Hey guys, little update. You see, I picked up my meds. I did a surviving the Covidocalypse 2020 mini apocalypse. Especially if you're older, disabled, sickly, whatever. Stock up on your medications. Who knows? Everyone lives paycheck to paycheck, prescription to prescription. Stock up. That's what I'm doing now. And, over the years, I've stashed a little here and there of other stuff. If you haven't done that, well, guess what? You better start doing it now because you never know. You never know how many people get sick and stop driving trucks and what distribution networks shut down. Um, what gets swarmed, etc. Just have enough. On a funny note, all those buff guys are going to look like Fat Thor in about 3 months after eating all carbs because, let's face it, everyone's going to have protein for about 3 more weeks and then everyone's going to be eating carbs. So when they're eating carbs and their testosterone runs out, and certain other famous people that are on growth hormone and all kinds of shit, when their stocks run out, those people are going to look like Fat Thor in about 3 weeks. I know I'm going to gain weight. America's already obese. Everybody's going to gain weight. But stock up on your medicines, guys. Let's talk about diet. So everyone might be fine for another 3-4 weeks, and I think food distribution is going to be okay, but even then people aren't going to want to be going out and things of that nature. So and if you're poor anyway like me, and I just stocked up on $250 of groceries, eat your carbs. Time is now. If you haven't done intermittent fasting, the time is now to do a 16-8 split. If you haven't done a 16-8 split, this is the time, because probably most people are even less active than usual. So go on a 16-8 split, meaning you only eat 8 hours of the day. Okay. For me, I tend to wait till 4 o'clock. So 4 o'clock is when you should eat the beans and rice you're making in your rice cooker to be smart right now, or that's your backup if the electricity goes down and things of that nature. You run out of other things. So eat your carbs at 4 o'clock or as your breakfast, if you will. Your 8 o'clock breakfast. You don't stretch it out. Your 8-hour window, feasting window. Then maybe 4 hours later, that's when you have the little bit of protein. I don't have enough protein chicken stocked up at home. And the prep's out, I kind of messed up. I should have been buying some canned chicken and things like that. And I only got a few bags of chicken strips and whatnot. So last night I only had 2 chicken strips, and I had way too many carbs all day. But so that's the time. So if that the mid time, that's the time you should probably eat your protein, what you have, if you got leftover microwave stuff or chicken you can make or things of that nature. And then at the end of your 8-hour window, for me that's midnight, that's when I take a protein bar while I still got them, and I dip it into peanut butter and take just a couple sips of the almond milk. That's probably going to run out fairly quickly, and then eventually the protein bars as well, but at least I stocked up on some peanut butter. So that's when you get a little bit more protein before sleep. Wake up, that's fine. Even if you're up 4, 5, 6 hours before you eat, then in the beginning of your feasting window, have your carbs. 4 hours later, have your dinner, if you will, and then before nighttime, something like peanut butter, a little more protein snack if you can. So that's what I recommend. Especially if you have high blood pressure, people got to worry about all the sodium and stuff we're going to be intaking now. That is something you got to be aware of. All the carbs. And it's not going to be good, and obese are going to get even more obese. But anyway, there's some recommendations. I don't know how much longer I'll make videos. I might go dark, but still trying to help people out. Help out your neighbors if you see them. I don't really know them. I saw one sitting in the car and was out there for a bit before I left the house just now. This is my first run out in a few days. I wanted to get a little more food and get my meds. So, I said, hey man, everything okay? Try to check in on each other a little bit, especially if there's elderly around you or disabled around you. Try and get them out to the stores, just in case. Try to get them stocked up a bit on things they need. I don't have a lot of toilet paper. That's going to be an issue for me. Luckily, I got a shower next to the toilet, right? Did manage to score some bunch of napkins today, though. Not that I always eat that way, but I picked up Little Caesars today. I picked up 4 pizzas. Said I got a bunch of people to feed, and she gave me a big stack of napkins. that's a score, because I'm probably going to end up having to use those for my bungholio. So anyway, guys, get your meds, stock up. People with diabetes, insulin, don't use dirty needles, but keep the ones you have now in case you do need to reuse them 6 months, 8 months, 9 months down the line. Guys, stop breaking the tips off your needles. Keep them separate, stored, just in case. Just in case. No, obviously, I don't recommend doing such a thing unless you need to, because, you know, staying alive's better than, you know, not. So, diabetics and people that need needles, stop breaking the tips off and start saving those. I think that's about it. That's about it for this video. Stay strapped or get clapped, and I will catch you on the flip side. Thanks.